Hi everyone, it's Paul Benedict with the Benedict Group at Keller Williams Realty Las Vegas. It's Tuesday, August 10th, here to give you a monthly market update. So let's check out what's going on in the crazy world of Las Vegas real estate. Strap in, there's a lot of great stuff to talk about. Let's dive in. I'm going to start off by talking about inventory. This is one of the bright spots in my report today. If you check out the graph, we have a 3-month trend of increased inventory. So from May to June, June to July, and July to August, we've had more houses being listed for those 3 months. So as of this morning, when I pulled these numbers, our metro area had 4,217 properties for sale, and that's excellent compared to where we were over the past several months. Down here, February, March, April, May, June, under 3,000 properties listed in a city that has almost 2.5 million people is almost no inventory at all. So the more inventory we have, the better. The more balanced our market will be, easier it will be for buyers to purchase homes. Right now, it's tough out there for buyers in all price ranges. How many houses sold last month in Las Vegas? 4,128. So that's a slight decline from the month prior. So from June to July, there were slightly fewer houses that sold, but not to worry. Inventory is going up and there are more choices out there. If we take the number of houses that sold last month and divide that into how many are for sale, we arrive at our absorption rate. We have a trend, an upward trend, which is really, really good, positive. So we have 1 month of inventory here. Although 1 month is still a far cry from what a balanced market is, and a balanced market is between 4 and 6 months of inventory. Although 1 month is still a far cry from that, it is still far better than half a month, which is what we were experiencing in March and April. So what this means is, if no new houses were listed for sale, it would take the current pace of sales in our market a month to absorb or to sell everything that we have now. And so that's better. The higher that number goes, the better it'll be for buyers. Now, the appreciation of prices will taper off, but that's to be expected because we've been having crazy appreciation, which is what we'll talk about next. If we look at detached houses, that's single-family residential houses, the median price at the end of July is $405,000. Now, I've been in real estate here in Las Vegas since 2004. We've never seen prices this high before. Even in the bubble of 2006 and 7, prices did not reach this high. So every single month since February, we've been appreciating by between 3 and 5% a month. Now, economists tell us that we should be appreciating for a healthy market 3 to 5% a year, not a month. So it should be taking us 12 months to see each one of these increases, and it's taking us 1 month. This is not sustainable. It won't last. It's not going to crash, though. So a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, what goes up must come down, and this is a bubble, and the prices are going to crash. Well, I want you to tell me why you think that. Please make some comments below or send me a direct message. Tell me why you think the prices will crash. I'd like to know the reasons. So if they are, let's prepare for it. My opinion is we're not going to crash. We're going to plateau. There's so much pent-up buyer demand. Every house has multiple offers. Every new home community has a waiting list and auctions and lotteries. So if there's demand, how are prices going to go down? The demand has to stop. And it's simply so strong. All right, what's next? New construction. Check out the price increases in new construction. So from January through June, appreciation has abounded as well. $418 is the median price of a new construction home as of the end of June. Sales that are going to cash buyers. At the end of July, that's 32%. That's higher than last month and higher than May. This means that 32% of all sales are going to cash buyers. So cash buyers, whether they're investors or owner occupants, are very prevalent in our market. Now, if you check out this number here, 13% back in April, that's right after COVID started. So COVID happened mid-March. Investors just stopped buying, right? So it stands to reason that these 13% were owner occupants, maybe a couple of investors here and there. But if you look back in time, Las Vegas kind of plateaus around a 20 to 25% cash buyer range, and we're eclipsing that because the market is just so darn hot right now. Something else I'd like to mention here. The average days on market for properties in Vegas is 7 days. But keep in mind, please, 7 days means the property is under contract on that day. It doesn't mean that multiple offers hadn't been received on day 1 or day 2. But 7 days is the same as last month, so there hasn't been any change there. I also want to point out that there are over 5,000 houses that are currently in escrow. I also have some information here on trustee sales. I'm not going to dive into trustee sales in this video, but maybe next month we'll talk more about how the foreclosure process in Nevada works and why there isn't a looming wave of foreclosures that is upon us. As always, if you have any questions, please ask. I'd love to run some comps on your property. If you're a homeowner considering selling, don't miss your opportunity. You know, every week that goes by, more and more houses are getting listed, which means there are more and more choices for buyers. If you want to capitalize on the craziness that's out there, don't wait to list your house. Don't wait. List it soon. This is a very unique market, and capitalize on what's going on out there. So I'd love to help out. Thanks for watching. Paul Benedict with Keller Williams Realty signing off.